Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Well, this is not actually mess. This is an update. This is not mess because someone lost their life, unfortunately. So this is an update on the Caleb Wilson death. So the neighborhood talk. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. The neighborhood talk reports no more queues on campus. Southern University and A&M College expels the Beta Sigma chapter of Omega Psi Phi fraternity after the hazing death of Caleb Wilson. So neighbors, get into this. The queues will no longer be stomping the yard at Southern University and A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. According to WDSU 6, the university expelled the Beta Sigma chapter of Omega Psi Phi fraternity after an off campus hazing incident led to the death of 20-year-old Caleb Wilson. Caleb was a junior studying mechanical engineering at Southern. He passed away back in February after suffering a blow to the chest during what authorities described as a hazing ritual, aka set. According to the Baton Rouge police, the incident took place off campus around 3 a.m. on February the 27th, 2025. He was taken to the hospital and arrived unresponsive. There are currently 3 men facing charges for Caleb's death. 23-year-old Caleb McCrae for the blow to Caleb Wilson's chest. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. 25-year-old Kyle Thurman and 28-year-old Isaiah Smith were charged with misdemeanor hazing charges. After investigating Caleb's death, the Division of Student Affairs conducted a disciplinary hearing and found the Beta Sigma chapter responsible for violations of student conduct, including hazing. This chapter will no longer be allowed to be affiliated with Southern University and A&M College. Thoughts? I think that's good. I think that's great. Let me say something. Some of my family and friends are in fraternities and sororities. Um, I know some of you, okay, are in fraternities and sororities. And I know that some of y'all are about to, girl, sump your feet and puff your chest out. But what we're not going to do is act like that some of you, not necessarily you, but we're not going to act like things like this. It may not necessarily result in death, fortunately, for most people, but we're not going to act like sometimes y'all take this hazing to a whole nother level. I just think for me, I used to want to pledge, but I am not about to try and prove who I am to anybody in order to be accepted into some brotherhood. Because as we can see where the brotherhood got Caleb. I think that fraternities and sororities can be a beautiful thing from what I've heard. But the process can be a mess. I think it's one thing for people to, listen, it's one thing for you to have someone drive you around for the weekend or to do your laundry or to, I don't know, like trivial things in a way. But I think that once it starts to get physical and you literally punching people in their chest to the point of death, I think for a lot of people in sororities and fraternities, they don't want to really look at what some of you participate in, because I think that some of you have also participated in things like this where the person may not have died, fortunately. Some of you have taken hazing to a whole nother level. Beating people, paddling people, punching people. They made it out, thank God. I'm not mad at it. I think it should be like this. Some a 20-year-old girl, not some 80-year-old who girl, by 80, girl, we going to glory. Not some 80-year-old just passed away. girl, a 20-year-old, someone who has not even really started to live life. Ain't even legal to drink alcohol. I also think too, and I don't want this to come out the wrong way, I think that people should start really sitting down and just I just I think people should just really sit down and think about whenever they want to join certain organizations what what they have to do in order to be accepted. For me, I wanted to pledge, but I also knew too that I'm not going to sit there and let somebody put their hands on me because girl, we're going to turn the house up. Girl, we turn the house up. Um, in order to be accepted into any organization, in order to be accepted in what y'all say is a brotherhood, girl, some of y'all sisterhoods, and I'm talking about the niggas, okay. But in order to be accepted in any type of brotherhood, you're not putting your hands on me. If you have to punch me in my chest in order for me to feel, in order for you to feel like I should be accepted into the brotherhood, the sisterhood of the traveling pants, it ain't for me. Because you punch me in my chest, honey, I'm punching you back in yours. Girl, we're gonna get the windmilling. We would have tore that building up. Okay. So because I was not willing to go through certain things and do certain things, I was like, girl, fraternity is not for me. And then I also found out too, like if you go and get your master's, I don't know, y'all correct me if this is correct or wrong. Where if you get your master's, I heard that you don't have to go through the process. You can pretty much kind of like buy your way in. I guess is that true, girl? Um, but yeah, I really hate this for his family. It's unfortunate that someone so young um, lost their life because of a situation that really, really, really could have been avoided. Like this really could have been avoided. But so good for Southern doing the right thing by shutting it down all the way down. And I hope that this sends a clear message. It probably won't. But I hope this sends a clear message to other people that, girl, if y'all are gonna haze, at least at a minimum, just do stuff where it's not somebody's life is in danger. Like, why you just can't have somebody drive you around for the weekend and they call on their gas? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you can't have somebody like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it should be like fun stuff, nothing where a death could actually happen or someone could get hurt or to the point where people can't sit down because you've whooped them so much with a paddle. Like, what? Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Now, this is a mess. So, this is according to the Baller Alert. Maino claims he had Lil' Kim and Charli Baltimore pregnant at the same damn time. Now, you know I can't play the you know you can't play me well. I can't play music. I don't know what the other girls be doing, but you know you really can't play music like that. So I'm gonna try and find a way to add a small bit of this so you can hear what he says. But the people who he's talking about in this song is Little Kim and Charli Baltimore. Okay.
Told me she was pregnant, ain't want no camera time. How the fuck her and Charli pregnant at the same time?
So Maino claims he had Little Kim and Charli Baltimore pregnant at the same time. So rapper Maino was making headlines after dropping a shocking revelation in his recently resurfaced track. So they say this is resurfaced, okay? KOB intro. In the song, he claims he got both Little Kim and Charli Baltimore pregnant at the same time. Have y'all talked about? Because I know I ain't talked about this before. I didn't know anything about this. Okay, so in the lyrics, Maino raps, "Me and Kim started sleeping, whole vibe change. Drop, hi hater, I made the whole country wave. Told me she was pregnant. Ain't ain't want no camera time. Why the F her and Charli pregnant at the same time." The line sparked a wave of reactions across social media, with many people stunned at the claim and others questioning its accuracy. According to reports, the song may have been recorded several years ago, but was only recently released to the public. Neither Little Kim nor Charli Baltimore has responded publicly to Maino's claims. Their silence has only fueled speculation and debate. While Little Kim has previously spoken about a past pregnancy with the notorious B.I.G., which she said she ended in termination. There has never been any public confirmation of a pregnancy involving Maino. She shares a daughter with Jeremy Neal, also known as Mr. Papers. Ooh, excuse me. Charli Baltimore, known for keeping her private life away from the spotlight. Baby, let me tell you something. And I put in the comment section. Hold up. I put in the comment section, congratulations to the women for being smart. Okay, and I put 2 heaven babies. Hello. If it is true, and girl, in real life, like I don't know. I just feel like believe it or not, I'm not as messy as some of y'all might think I am. Like I just feel like some stuff it doesn't even need to be said. Like I don't know. Like I know you're supposed to sing about your real life and rap about your real life, but girl, why are we out here making songs about you having different bitches pregnant at the same time? Like I just don't like that. That didn't need to be said. If Charli, I'm just saying, if this is true, if Charli hasn't talked about it, Little Kim hasn't talked about it, then why are you talking about it? But I mean, this is his life, so I guess he has the right to tell his story. I just think I don't know. Maybe sometimes we do change the. Sometimes we do move the line for men. I will admit to that because if they came out, I don't know. I guess because I know that when it comes to having babies, I just feel like that's something that if a woman wants to tell her story, she should be able to tell her story. I don't think the man should come out and tell the story. I just don't. I just don't. If she wants to tell her story about what she did, even though you were a participant, okay, on how the heaven baby. But I just feel like it should be up to Little Kim and Charli. If Little Kim and Charli haven't said nothing, then girl, why are you saying something? Leave it alone. Everybody is grown. You know how long ago this was? Now I know they said this was a song that could have been recorded some years ago and it just was just made public or whatever. But still, I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. Girl, just let it go. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he wrong? He should have kept his mouth closed, or girl, he can tell his story because he was the pappy. Jennifer Lopez. I was just, I'm so embarrassed to tell y'all. I don't know why I'm always embarrassed to tell y'all this, but I was literally listening to Jennifer Lopez this morning when I was getting ready to go to brunch. Well, like afternoon. It was after 12. Um, anyways, that J.Lo album, baby, I still bump that J.Lo album to this day. I don't care what none of the girls say. Some of the girls, I don't like how y'all do Jennifer. Even though they say Jennifer in real life is a B-I-T-C-H, I don't know. I ain't never met the lady. But some of the people say Jennifer is a mess in real life. Um, but I think that some of y'all be trying to take away from what Jennifer has contributed to girl girl music. Because we're not gonna act like J.Lo didn't have the game, girl, the music game on lock at one point. Can be very clear. Anyways, so Jennifer Lopez, this is according to page 6. So Jennifer Lopez makes surprising marriage confession after going through 4 divorces. So Jennifer Lopez vowed to be done with marriage after going through 4 divorces while performing on stage for her Up All Night tour in Europe. I didn't even know she had a tour. Yeah, I didn't know she was on tour. The hitmaker appeared to be responding to a fan sign that read, "J.Lo, marry me." I think I'm done with that. I've tried a few times. While Lopez 55 didn't share specifics, she was famously first married to actor Ojani Noah 51 from 1997 to 1998. The On the Floor songstress went to tie the night with Chris Judd in 2001 before they split in 2003. Her longest marriage was her 10-year union to fellow singer Mark Anthony, 56, from 2004 to 2015. Did y'all hear what I just said? This bitch got married from 2001 to 2003, then turned around and got married in 2004. When I tell you, J.Lo, you are a hot ass mess, and y'all don't want the punks getting married because y'all say we play with marriage. No, y'all say God don't want the gays to get married. Well, girl, look how y'all playing with it, girl. And then they said she got married again. Of course, her fourth husband was Ben Affleck in 2022. So, Jenna, like at some point, so she's vowing off marriage. You need to, Jennifer. And then she divorced, she pulled the plug on the marriage with Ben Affleck in 2024. Like, in like, listen, if you can find what the divas say, y'all go trekking through the tundra. If you're going to trek through the tundra, girl, I guess go for what you know, girl. I'm just going to be sitting there looking. But, it's one thing for you to find you a good man, Savannah, and go on by your business. But, girl, for you to be in, y'all have to say 4 marriages. Girl, 4, 4. 4, not 1, girl, not even 2. You know what I'm saying? Baby, 4? Y'all don't think that's a lot of marriages? But Jennifer gives me, I hate to say it, y'all, we have to just put it out there. Jennifer gives me like most women. In my head, I feel like most women want like the fairy tale. Like they want the Disney fairy tale, the Prince Charming, the live happily ever after, the boy, the girl, the picket white fence, the 3-bedroom house, right? Like I feel like that's what Jennifer searches for. And I would think that at Jennifer's big ass age, girl, you're 4. Girl, you 4 for 4, baby. You might as well, girl, Wendy's 4 for 4. I don't want to say I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but at some point, even with your love life, you have to just say, you know what? Maybe marriage is not for me because this is my 4th one. Maybe I should just be single for a bit. Maybe I should just have somebody come over here when my check engine light comes on, and girl, they fix what's underneath my hood, and then I send them on their way. J.Lo is gonna have another man within like a year or 2. I bet you. She might not be married, but she definitely gonna have a man. J.Lo can't stay by herself for too long. I don't trust people who don't like being by themselves. If you don't like your damn self, I damn sure don't like. I'm just saying. If you can't be by yourself, then girl, if you can't even be by yourself, girl, then I don't know. Shout out to J.Lo though. Hopefully she get it together. All right, so this is according to nypost.com. So this is an update. Y'all already know the infamous couple, Andy Byron and Kristin Cabot. I'm gonna call her Cabot. Okay, I don't know how to say her last name. But they went viral. They're both come to find out she is married. Girl, we was telling her to close her legs to married men. Girl, he needs to stop crawling between those married women legs at the same time, okay? So astronomer HR chief Kristin Cabot appears to be married to CEO of Privateer Rum and bought a house with him just 5 months ago. Girl, that's how people spaz out. Girl, I just bought a house with you 5 months ago. Girl, what? Girl, I just bought a house with you. Girl, homes, I don't know if people realize this. For most people, a home will probably be the biggest purchase you will ever make in your life. So for the biggest purchase that I may make in my entire life, girl, for me to turn around and find out you are a whore, girl, and you was fucking a nigga down to your job. Kristin Cabot, the HR executive, caught canoodling with the astronomer CEO Andy Byron at a Coldplay concert, appears to be married to the CEO of a different company and bought a house with him less than 5 months before the scandal hit, the Post has learned. Property records obtained by the Post show that the 52-year-old, whose maiden name is Stanek, has shared a Rye, New Hampshire address with Andrew Cabot. I know I'm probably saying the name wrong. The chief executive of Privateer Rum, a Massachusetts-based booze maker since at least 2023. Privateer's website lists Andrew as a CEO and COO of the company. Baby. After being listed as co-residents at one address in Rye, Andrew and Kristin bought the 2-story, 4-bedroom house. Oh, so this is another home. Oh, so they just got different addresses. I know that's right. Located just minutes away from the Atlantic coast in February for $2.2 million, the record showed. While Kristin and Andrew share a last name and appear to jointly own the home, the Post could not confirm immediately when or where their apparent marriage took place. It also goes on to say that, as the Post previously reported, Kristin filed for divorce with her ex-husband, Kenneth Thornby, in 2018, and the split was finalized in 2022, according to Massachusetts court records. Baby. So I know some people were saying that she wasn't married, but according to the Post, girl, she is. And she divorced her husband in 2018 and 2025. Okay. Because that man about to leave this bitch. I'm gonna say right now, niggas don't stick around. For the most part, you have a couple of men out there who might stick around when their wife cheats, but for the most part, men don't stick around. It's a good chance that the wife may stick around, even though it was reported in this Post too that the wife from Andy took her changed her last name. Basically, she took her name down, his last name, from her social media or some account. And some of you were telling me that online, but they also said that in this article. I'll put the article in the description box. But I could see her probably changing her mind. But that white man, Andrew was gone. If he stay, I would be surprised. I would drink a bottle of rum. No, I won't, because I don't care that much. But girl, if he stays, I'll be completely surprised. I really, really will. Like if the wife leaves Andy, I'll be surprised because I'm expecting her to stay. If he leaves, I'll be surprised. I mean, if he stays, I'll definitely be surprised. Oh, girl, this is sad. This is sad, baby. I'm just happy they white. Okay. Okay. Let the rich white people be in some shit. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. I will see. Oh, tomorrow, if y'all see this video, am I going live tomorrow? I said I might go live tomorrow for the Atlanta review. It wasn't a lot going on, but girl, whatever. All right, if I go live, I'll of course put it in the community tab and Instagram and all that good stuff. All right, y'all have a good day. Good night. Bye, y'all.